Hi, Taurus. Thanks for coming back to the Elephant Key for your December 2021 reading. Let's see what we got for you here. Sometime mid-month December, maybe a little earlier, I'm going to get the yearly 2022 readings done. So that should be pretty exciting. All right. I'm posting this right after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, so I'm not out to be up in all that Black Friday energy of shopping and pushing each other around. I'm gonna have to miss out on that. So that's what I'm doing today, is this. All right, Taurus. Past, the 4th house. Your home and the roots of your being. Present, Gemini. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. And future, the 7th house. An area of your life is about long-term significant partners, romantic, business, or family. Looks promising. What I think is interesting is in the past, we see a home and a child's hand in the hand of an adult's. So this is family, parenting, longevity, nurturing, trying to build family and roots. In the present, we have Gemini here. These are individuals in a metropolitan store looking around at items, and look at that little crystal in the middle. That crystal is that is the center of everything. Its reflection is, they're almost in a bookstore or something. So there is a lot of people there. They do seem to be all gathering in and finding informative things to look at. Then the 7th house, we have the yin and the yang, so perfect balance. Balance in business, family, or significant partnerships. It's good. All right, let's get some insight here, Taurus. Goodness, my nose is itching. I've been asked to draw the past from the bottom of the deck. All right. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Present, 5 of Cups in reverse. Future, the Empress in reverse. All right. So, with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, I have a feeling that in the past, when you were trying to build family, home, roots, this Page of Pentacles in reverse energy, there was some stagnation. Time, energy, and resources maybe were being misappropriated. People were not on the same page. Stuck energy. Like something isn't moving forward. Or you're finding out things about time, money, and resources that are not promising. Or somebody is just not delivering on their promises, doing what they're saying they're going to do. What fell out of the deck was the 4 of Wands in reverse, okay? That's the marriage card. That's the other. You can just imagine there's a breakup of family. You have the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody feels like they were left out in the cold, used, abused. And then the Queen of Swords. She's quite deliberate, calculated, determined, focused. So, somebody here had a breakup of a family because Somebody was not holding up to their end of the deal when it came to time, money, resources. They were not being communicative. They were not sharing information. And it left somebody feeling pretty broken, feeling pretty pretty left out in the cold, pretty like somebody just walked away from them. And somebody here was very calculating, very deliberate. All right. Determined. You have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Here he's holding his time, money, energy, resources tightly to his chest. In the reverse, well, that didn't work out so well for that person. Then you have the King of Swords in reverse. Ooh, yikes, Taurus. That energy is cold, calculating, but in a way that does not really care if it hurts someone or not. Kind of callous. Let's move on to the present position. Gemini. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, informative, stimulating, exchange is possible. You have the Five of Cups. You're not spending any more time worrying about what you've lost and what you still have. You're building. You're in the building area of your life. You're not wasting any time on the haves and the have-nots. You're not dwelling on this situation in the past. That Five of Pentacles has leveled up to this Five of Cups in reverse. Like, it is what it is. I could sit and dwell on it, or I can move on and make something better for myself. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. You just walked away. And the Tower in reverse. This is the present position, however. Oh. This person might still be kind of hanging on to something. Taurus. Got this energy in the past. So this is a situation that should have been over, but for some reason, it still kind of had some shreds hanging on a little bit. And you completely walking away. There's this Tower in reverse. The Tower in reverse is prolonging a Tower moment. Prolonging that sudden change of events that creates the big change. Walking away from it, trying to prolong that from happening, you got to be careful, because sometimes that just makes that moment a bigger moment. It's almost like you held out because Temperance, have patience. Wait it out. You're walking away. You're trying to avoid an inevitable situation. And you're being called to have some patience with this. The Fool in reverse. Do not make any foolhardy moves. You need to be deliberate. You need to be careful of the moves that you're making right now. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Wasted time. Wasted time. Six of Swords in reverse. You're still contemplating on this. realizing you don't have the luxury of just making leaps and doing things full-heartedly. And you feel like you've wasted so much precious time on all these other considerations. And with the Six of Swords in reverse, you're finally getting out from underneath the weight of what's happening here. You know, you kind of feel like you can't move on or move forward, but you're really desperately trying to get out from underneath the weight of this situation in the past. Let's go on to the future. The 7th house, the area of your life about long-term significant partners, romantic businesses, or family. The Empress in reverse and the upright. You know, the Empress is the divine mother. She's perpetually pregnant in the deck. She is the divine feminine, standing in all her power and her strength. But in the reverse position, you're dealing with a divine feminine that's feeling incredibly disempowered. I mean, it could be a male. Let's get some more information on this. I'm desperately trying to find balance in this, but like, Four of Swords. It's time to rest your head. Wheel of Fortune. Things are turning around for you. Looking up. And the Five of Cups upright. You had them in reverse in the present tense. In the future, you have them in the upright. Like in the present state, you're avoiding looking at missed opportunities or the loss of what you had. But in the future, you're actually coming to terms with it. What fell out of the deck? Two of Wands and the Page of Cups in reverse. So you came to a very important decision. And that was to pull back on the messages of love or support or emotional. That's difficult. It looks like you're just being called to hold on. And it's for your best. It's like something failed to process completely with all of this. Like there was a lot of distraction happening to avoid processing what really occurred here. Let me get some more on this. The Moon, the World in reverse, and the Seven of Cups in reverse. Well, this is upsetting, but I think in the future, you're going to see that you didn't see things clearly regarding that situation. You didn't have all the facts. All the truth wasn't being illuminated. Some loyalties may be questioned. The World in reverse. You really didn't see the completion of this. You didn't see that it wasn't a completion. In fact, you were surrounded by so many illusions. A lot of people were telling you something was one way when it was completely something else. That's a difficult truth. It's like smoke screens being set up to keep you from seeing things. Smoke and mirrors. I'm hearing smoke and mirrors. Someone was trying to lead you in a different direction to have you think a different thing when something entirely else was going on. Don't know how that resonates. King of Keys. You know exactly where it is you want to be. And you know exactly how it is you're going to get there. It just seems like it's so far in the distance yet. Initiation of the Count Saint Germain. Count Saint Germain, he was that guy that just never died, right? He was always popping up in different areas. Just when one area of the world would see him or somebody had heard of his death, he'd pop up in another area. Like nothing was wrong. He always seemed like he'd never aged. And he was really skilled in alchemy. So how are you going to keep showing up? How are you going to alchemize your situation? And the Scribe. Make sure you've got really good accountant skills. And if you don't, hire someone who does. Make sure you are keeping checks and balances of everything. I only say that because there seems like there's been a lot of deception, or things are not the way they appear to be. There's been this rocky, who's doing what, not wanting to let go, needing to let go, feeling all this weight underneath the circumstances of things. And just make sure that you're covering your own ass, Taurus. All right, that's what I have for the month of December. I know it's kind of like wah wah, but if it resonated, let me know. If it didn't, I guess let me know. And be looking for your 2022 readings. I'm sure they'll be way more optimistic. Have a great month.